Good day, everyone. This is Jody from Keeping It Real Gifts. This is my first video I've ever shot for my company. I started my company in 2010. I've been doing it on the side as a side hustle, kind of not really taking it seriously, just kind of, not making much money with it, just sort of doing it for fun. But I moved to this beautiful countryside by basically surrounded by Amish, this wonderful community, and I'm having a lot of fun here. I am building a new shop. I'm also rebranding Keeping It Real Gifts into two separate areas that I am working on. I used to do just straight candles, soy candles, and now I'm doing candles. I make goat milk soap, and I started doing decals and apparel, cups, and then I started getting into epoxy and epoxy tumblers and resin gifts. So I've really, in the last year and a half, I'd say, really expanded everything out to a lot of different things and a lot of interesting things. And I'd like to actually get into woodworking, which has been a passion of mine for many, many years. So I came to this beautiful countryside. I started hunting last year for the first time, and I love it. I've been around hunting my entire life, and bow hunting got my heart. I shot my first buck the very first day I was out. Well, I went for a couple of hours the night before just to kind of get the feel of it, and then the next morning, within an hour, I had my first buck. I was so excited. Then the first day of gun hunting, I shot another buck. So I was really excited. They were both 8-pointers. They were not really long time, but for me, it was truly exciting. It was the best days I've had. So I just wanted to give a shout out that I am now building a shop. We're about a month into it, and it's been super hot. We haven't had a lot of time. I've been poking around it and trying to get the momentum to really get it done in the hot and the humidity. It's 90 degrees today. It's humid. It feels like 115 in the shade. There's not a lot of breeze, so I'm going to try to get through this without sweating too much and looking too frazzled. But behind me, this is my shop. It's a lean-to off the back of our garage that was used to kind of just store stuff with an open area in the back, as you can see. What we're doing is closing everything off. we've had to dig down into some very hard earth, rock, gravel, a lot of very tough stuff to get through. So we've been chipping away at it day by day, just trying to get a little bit done as we've been going along. And it's coming along. I'm getting very excited because we do have half of the floor joists in, and then we're going to close everything off and have a foam insulator come in and insulate everything, put in windows, doors, and everything. So it's going to be a nice area for me to have all my stuff in one area instead of kind of scattered in bins throughout the garage and the house. And so I'm super excited about this. This is a turning point for me in my business, and I get to do this full time. So this is the next level for me, and I'm really excited, and I wanted to share it with everybody. It doesn't look like much, but if you could see what I see in my head, I hope you would enjoy this, the progress that I'm making throughout the process. I want to share what we're doing. So I'm going to flip the camera around, and I'm going to explain exactly what's going on here. Don't mind the mess, because all we've had to do is shuffle everything around as we've been going on. So I don't think I can flip the camera on, but excuse me. So over here, this side that you're seeing here is against the garage. As you can see here, there's the door to the garage that we have, and it's just going to keep going around. It's about 15 feet by 40, which is more room than I've ever expected to have for my shop. Maybe even in a couple of years, I'd get to expand into my very own building, on the property. So we'll see. It depends on how well everything goes for me and how much hustle I have. It's just amazing that I can actually have this much space at this time. Dream come true. So here we go. I'm gonna see if you guys can tell, but the floor back there, I'm gonna try to point here. The floor back there, we dug down about 8 inches by hand. We had somebody come in and I wasn't happy with how far down it went. I wasn't here for it, so I wasn't really able to say what I really wanted. But so I had to dig out everything. Right here's this gravel area that we have to dig. Still have to dig down. I don't know if you can see over here that we did have. You could see where we ended by this chair, and then I found some rock and debris and stuff that I had to dig out of the ground down here. So I'm like, well, how far do I dig? But we'll come to that bridge. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because I do not have any energy today to do any of it. So we are going to have some landscaping done back here, and it's going to be a nice, beautiful sitting area for me when I want to take breaks from work. And up behind me, let's see if I can get a good picture of it. Up behind me, way up there in that valley, right there, that is my food plot. My very own food plot, and I will have a deer stand right there. So, also getting a new bow this year. It's going to be a Raven R10. I am excited for that. I picked up that bow yesterday, and it's a must-have for me, so I'm going to be getting that as well. So, yay! Oh, exciting things here. So, as I've been pulling everything out of this this area, all the gravel, all the dirt, all the stuff, we had a little dirt path back here that was it was getting wore down and muddy and everything. So every wheelbarrow of stuff that I took out of that area is now becoming a road for us. So as you can see, it's getting it's getting pretty good here. That road is nice. So we won't have to be driving through mud when we come on the UTV to go check trail cameras and to check food plots and stuff. So right here's about the end of it. You can see where it ends. And if I turn around, you can see there's just a little bit more to go. I can't believe how much I actually got done on this. I didn't think I would have enough to even cover part of this, but it looks like I'll have enough when all the digging is done in the shop. I'll have enough to actually finish the road, and we won't have to have a dump truck come in and dump I think it's 22 tons of gravel for us. So that saves us a little bit of money that can go towards my shop, maybe some new tools. So exciting things. I am happy to share this with you. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe. I will be on here as much as I possibly can, past all the digging, but I will be on here as much as I possibly can. I hope you join me. I hope you see the progress, and I hope you can enjoy this as much as I can. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.